This is Charlie Kao with Travel Mall Media Group in Costa Rica at the Zeiss Foundation's The Loan Initiative members meeting at the Pacure Lodge by the Pacure River. I'm with Roberto Fernandez, the founder and owner of Pacure Lodge.
Thank you for coming with us, Charlie. It's an honor for us, to host everybody coming into the Pacure Lodge for this long room meeting. This is a place, that I started many years back, 20 years ago as a river guy. I went down the river for the first time. I just fell in love with the nature, with the environment, and it changed my life. After, that trip, I said, I have to do something here. So that's kind of the beginning of a dream, that today you can see it, in not only in the infrastructure that we have, come up, but, with the most important part of the lodge, which is, the human part, everybody that, works with us, which is an amazing people. So we started with a small property, 30 acres at the beginning. It was quite difficult because access to this place is mainly by whitewater rafting, so building a lodge, it was quite a challenge, and it took us a few years for the first 5 bungalows, and then growing, it was every 2 years we were adding another bungalow and another until we complete 18 units. That's what the lodge is. But the most important thing also is that it was our main focus on the conservation. We know that this is a very fragile ecosystem, the rainforest, and it has something very particular, which is, you have the river as the border, and then jungle, and then you have the indigenous reserve of the Cabecar, which is an amazing place, 25,000 hectares of rainforest where indigenous people live. So for us, it was really important to protect as much as we can. So that's why we started with a project of acquiring more land, and at the moment we own almost 900 acres of rainforest just for the protection. That's the main purpose. So we run the lodge very basic, in terms of that we don't have electricity. I mean, we have some soft energy that we produce with a water turbine, but at the rooms we try to keep it, just with candles, as you can see here, just candles. So we try to create, a very nice environment. And another important issue about the lodge is, again, the staff. That is 100% from the local community. So we have people coming from communities at the other side of the river where they walk, from 1 hour to 2 hours to get here. And then on that side, back there is the jungle where the Cabecans lives, and they walk also 1 to 2 hours to come to work. So that's something very nice, very unique. People love, to interact, with very local people. And besides of that, the project has another property up in Turrialba, where we have a farm, to produce all the organics that we use in the kitchen. So we have 3 families running, the farm, and within we have also something interesting, which is, a project with cows and goats, where, we get those products, cheese and things like that from them, and we buy it. That's something really nice. So everything that you will try here, comes from the farm in Turrialba, from coffee to lettuce, all the greens, and cheese and goat cheese, cow, milk and whatever. So it's a really interesting project.
What kind of customers is this lodge for? Around the rainforest, access. Sure, you can access by road, but it's really by the river.
Yeah.
Basically, no electricity in the rooms. You're basically going to just be with nature.
We are focused on the experiential. That's our focus. This is not a normal lodge. We're focused on the experiential. Our customers are, travelers, people who's been traveling all around the world. That they appreciate nature, they appreciate uniqueness. Talking to people, and trying, you know, local food. You know, they wanted to experience, you know, local communities. So that's our target. You know, that's the people that comes to Pacure Lodge, you know, to experience the nature and the people that is, you know, involved in the project.
I mean, just so our listeners understand, you know, it's an hour and a half rafting here,
rafting.
Or dirt roads, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And you are in the rainforest.
Yes. 95% of the people comes by raft. You know, just a few people, you know, access the lodge by road, you know, which is, you saw it, you know, you get to the river and then you have to cross it in a gondola, so there is no real access by car to the lodge.
And the eating, the food is at the restaurant here. It's an inclusive thing.
Yeah.
All the activities, whether it be soft activities of bird watching, or even more intense hiking or visiting the indigenous people, and these are seriously really indigenous.
Yeah.
Nothing for tourists per se.
Exactly. You know, the lodge is pretty active, you know, and that's the idea of the whole thing, you know. But even though, you know, if you want to just relax, well, you have a beautiful room where you can relax, you know, you have a nice bed. But the main idea is get to know the rainforest, go and talk, you know, with the guide, go and talk, you know, with the indigenous people, and truly enjoy the experience of being, you know, right in the middle of a place where, you know, magic is coming everywhere. And something interesting is also you access the lodge by river and you leave the lodge by river. So it's 1.5 hours to get in and 4 hours all the way down to where you finish the trip. So, and you go by pristine rainforest with amazing, you know, scenery, and that makes the trip so beautiful.
What are your plans for the future? Is this it? You want to keep it relatively small?
Definitely. We don't want to grow, you know, because we understand that, you know, environment is quite fragile, and we wanted to have a very personalized, you know, service. We don't want to have a lot of people in terms, you know, we don't want a volume. We just want to deliver, you know, the best service. And in terms of our plans, you know, what we want is build another lodge somewhere else. We're looking for a property. We have been seeing places around, but, you know, we're looking for something very unique, something like Pacure Lodge, you know, a place that stands up, you know, from the ordinary, because that's what we like to do, you know, we like to do unique things.
Right. And it's lovely to have met your family, your wife and daughter, who are all actively involved with the running of this of the Pacure Lodge and marketing. Roberto Fernandez, founder and owner of Pacure Lodge. Thank you. Give me the website address, please.
www.pacurelodge.com.
And it's spelled P as in Paul, ACUARE Lodge.com.
Exactly.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank you, Charlie. It's an honor to have you here with us.
Oh,
and enjoy
an honor to be here.
This amazing place.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.